What's up, Fins Nation? It's your boy, Fin Ale, here with the first installment of your newest Miami Dolphins podcast, The Chop Block. Something I've been wanting to do for a little while, do a couple solo episodes, bringing you some highlights, game day updates, reviews, and all news that comes up during the week. And we're just going to go ahead and get right up into it. And with it being our first episode, I figured, how could we pass up the opportunity to talk some TUA? So before we even get into this season, Tua, I've never seen a player where it divides a fan base so much. Like, obviously, we had some of that with Tannehill, and people either hated him or damn, he was fucking tough. So you kind of wanted to back him, which I was on that side, but I think in retrospect, we all know we're wrong. But holy shit, this fan base became divided so fast. And obviously, with all the situations going on with Flores and the GMs and shopping around for Deshaun Watson and all this, and also not even backing the kid really and giving him so much garbage to work with, I don't know how anybody was able to just be like, oh, this guy sucks, because how are you supposed to rise when you're set up to fail, you know? But we're moving on past all that. We all know what the stories have been at this point. And I don't want nobody trying to pull no receipts on me for Tua, because I'm a fucking Tua non-member. My shit laminated and everything. But I digress. Tua this season has been lighting it up, and he's in MVP contention. And there's a couple games right now, this upcoming stretch, where he can really start solidifying his spot to be one of those finalists, I think. So we're going to bring you a couple of highlights. And I'm not saying these are his top throws. These are all throws where I see a characteristic in Tua where I can see he has elite traits and he has the potential to be one of these top quarterbacks in this NFL. So, our first throw of the season, we're going to take it back to Sunday Night Football versus Patriots.
There he goes in motion, turning it up. Tua, pressure, gets rid of it to Berrios, who brought it in at the 2. Traffic there with Hill and Berrios, but Braxton Berrios.
Like, to start, the play design is probably the coolest part of this. Like, you see him do that little fake drag and wheel. Like, that is cool. But look at he literally has no room for error on this throw. He had to drop that in the bucket, because if he throws it, the hit that Braxton's going to take on this throw is going to be tremendous. But look at it. Only in this one spot where he can get it. That is an insane throw. That's where we see the accuracy. Tua's accuracy, it's you can't even debate it. You can't argue it. This man can throw in any spot on the field. And you just can't argue it. This is his superhero characteristic trait. On the throw, on any throw route, he can put it on the money. So let's move on to the next throw, which I believe we got here against the Panthers. Let's play that back to you.
A game in offense and just over 200 in the first half.
Ahmed the back, Lamb the block, the throw, it's caught by Hill. Look at him.
What I want you to peep on this play is the anticipation. The ball's out right there. He wasn't even breaking in. So he's throwing to a spot where his receiver can go get it. And Tyreek, you can just put the ball anywhere. That guy's going to go fucking find it. But the fact that the sea, let's do that again. Like, the sea of Panthers.
A game in offense
that are
and just over 200 in the first half.
Ahmed the back, Lamb the block, the throw, it's caught by Hill. Look at him.
Like, looking at it from the all 22 up top, you just see a sea of blue, and you're like, no way he's going to throw this. But look at it. The anticipation on the break-in route there, and it just completely freezes the safety up top. That's another, like, how can you argue it? His anticipation is insane. All right, our next throw. Oh, this is the deep route versus New England at home, where, the first thing I love is the trickery. Like, he has been so great at the little fakes behind and the play actions this season. It's been insane. But this was just a beautiful play. And anybody that wants a weak arm, look at this. The one step in, 50-yard bomb. And perfect on the outside where only his guy can go get it. Well, we know it's Tyreek. He can put that shit wherever, and he's going to fucking find it. But 50 yards, essentially, this is what I argue with everybody. Yeah, he doesn't have the Justin Herbert arm. He doesn't have the 70-yard cannon. But those plays happen 4 times max in any NFL game. If you can throw a 50 ball, that is fine with me. Because at the end of the day, you got guys out there that'll go find that fucking ball and go get it for you. But you don't need to throw an 80-yard bomb downfield consistently. I'd rather have the smart quarterback that's going to make the right decisions and make good throws instead of just, I have this cannon, as we're seeing with Josh Allen now, who thinks his big arm is going to bail him out of any throw. I'll take this guy. I will take this guy. He could throw that 50-yard on a dime as long as his footwork is good. Because that's my one complaint with Tua. When his footwork is off, his throws get sloppy. Now, this next throw, same game, and it's a simple play, but look at the manipulation of his eyes. Let's focus on this linebacker right here on the left. Look at him. He's looking at the running back. Dude, come on. That's a fucking no look, pretty much. I think at the end, maybe he just shifts a little bit. But let's watch from the top, because that first
on any given play, somebody is able to make a big play in this offense.
Tagovailoa over the middle, quick cross. This is Chase Claypool. That's gonna
eyes on the flat the entire time, knows the slant's coming, hits him on the numbers. That's textbook. If you have a quarterback that can't manipulate a defender and get him off the spots, like you that's not elite. Like you need to be able to do this, because if not, how are you going to get your guys open? That's the main way as a quarterback you get your boys open. You got to be able to look off your defenders. That's just one of my top throws this season. I know it's simple, but that's easy bread and butter all day, especially for Tua. Now, I know we lost the game versus the Chiefs, but I hope everyone saw the insane throw that was made to Tyreek. If you didn't, I got it for you right here. Just look at this.
Tua. Quick throw over the middle. There's Hill. Drew Tranquil on the coverage.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And
in a box. This is what the defenses try to do against Tua, is try to take away the middle. But look at this. This is the best angle you're going to see this toss. 4 defenders in a box, drops it on the money, right in between everyone. And I know there's going to be some hater. He's fucking forcing it. Dude, it doesn't matter. When you can make a throw right through a hole like that, there is no forcing. You can make any throw, at least in the intermediate. That was insane. I don't know how. Now, last throw that I'm going to show you guys. Let's all get to relive it one last time. We all know what's coming right here. Week 1 versus the Chargers.
Down, but let's see how this
is Tua's best throw.
Tagovailoa, hunt the block. Tua on the move, going deep, speed race. He's got Hill! He's got Hill! He beat James! What a play!
I know everybody in the same moment, every Dolphin fan, went nuts. A big-time game, big moment, steps up, creates an extra second just for him to be able to get this ball 50 yards downfield through the air and hit Tyreek in stride while on the move. This is not an easy thing to do. Look, oh, that's a beautiful angle. That's probably the best angle we're ever going to get of that. But this is it. That's a big time throw. That is a money throw. That's a throw that gets you paid $45 to $50 million a year. Now, it did happen in week 1. I do want to see Tua be able to make these throws in December and win us some big games, because we know that's going to be the stretch that makes or break this team. As we know, every team, when it comes December, if you get in hot going into the playoffs, anything can happen. I don't care if we drop the game versus Philly, which was fucking insane to me with those officials, but I'm not going to go back to that. We dropped the game versus the Bills. We know we struggle, even though they're going to probably tank. It's insane what's happening to those guys. And their next upcoming stretch of games is insane. And we lost to the Chiefs, all on the road. One thing I've been adamant about this season, I think the Dolphins are elite when at home. Now, that's why we got to win our games. Because if it's gonna come down to that stretch where we're competing with Kansas City for that number 1 seed, we got to do everything possible to be able to secure home field advantage. Because as we know, we've seen already, when we go on the road, this team does not look the same. The offense doesn't look the same. Defense has been trending upwards. They're gonna be top 10 by the end of the year. Mark my words. And this team is gonna be a problem, a big problem. But if this offense, if we could find a way to keep winning the games and take care of business that we should win, and at least seal 2 of those last 3 versus Baltimore, Buffalo, and the Cowboys, I think we're in good shot to at least have most of our games played at home. Because Kansas City already has a tiebreaker over us, so that's going to be a tough one to take number 1. But if we can get a good 2, and everybody else having to come to us till we get to the AFC Championship, we can make some trouble. We can make some noise big time and heading into a Super Bowl run. And I know I'm not crazy for talking about Super Bowl because the Dolphins have been doing that since before the season even started. And let's not forget, Tua has cornrows now. I expect 350 yards, 4 touchdowns this Sunday versus the Las Vegas Raiders. Book it.